Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided message, guided reading for Naka and Dom. This is an update. Someone requested it and I just got done doing another video and I was like, sure, why not? Let me give you an update. So this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Alleged and for entertainment purposes. Only a hurt dog hollers. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. All right. Let's get into it. Let's make this short and sweet, shall we? All right. So Spirit is acknowledging. I'll get around to it. So there's a water sign energy, or it could just be emotional, but there's something that one or the other is trying to put off. Okay. They could be vacationing, trying to get away, but they're trying to get away from this energy, this topic, this subject at hand, this matter. What's the rush? Waiting, inspired action only. Trust, relax, and allow the flow. Now, this card is interesting because with the solar plexus energy, there is a fire in the belly, but it's so small. There's very little that you can do about it. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's someone crying out, yelling out, screaming out, feeling like the other is not being loyal. The other is not being, I'm going to just say loyal. Because when I see dogs, I think of loyalty. So I'm just going to chop it up and stop right there, right? Dead end, stalemate, not now. Lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Take off the rose-colored glasses and see it for what it is. Because in the middle of the deck, baby, this swirl of communication and this ball of emotion is letting me know that somebody is as sweet as a Georgia peach. Okay, there is some reference to Georgia, but that's not my business, not my problem. So there's someone that is kind and loves a tender care, loves a tender touch, charming, beauty, flirtatious, and a delicious experience. Say it ain't so, Spirit. In the middle of the deck, Spirit said, y'all need to have a come to Jesus moment. Somebody needs to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth with divine intervention, surrender, reconciliation. Spirit is saying that somebody's coming up just a little too short in the romance department. The flower is wilted, which lets me know that love is wilted with arrogance, filled with arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty. Get off of that horse. And modesty is needed. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. All right. So how does Naka see Dom? Say it ain't so. How does Naka see Dom? Don't be scared. Okay. Sees him as the queen in reverse. Interesting. 55 is relevant in this reading. 55, it holds weight. Okay. And so does 1. And so does 10. It resonates. Okay. So anyway, Spirit is saying self-consciousness, home, worker, negative character, overly sexual, mean-spirited diva, weak-minded, unpleasant behavior, intimidation, drama queen, overbearing, disrespectful, cutting off family members. Say it ain't so. And and how does Dom see Naka? Card just flew off the table. Oh, the divine feminine in reverse. 27. 27 resonates. So does the number 9. Insecurity, needy, naive, bitter, butch, infertility, victim, mentality, negative self-talk, jealousy, overly emotional. Thank you, Spirit. Self-sacrificing and gossip. Oh, man. And like I say, the cards don't lie. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. All alleged. Only a hurt dog hollers. All right, so what does Naka want to say to Dom? I say to the ancestors. I say to the universe. Everything that glitters is not gold. Thank you, Spirit. They broke your heart. Fuck them. Okay? And what does Dom want to say to Naka? Oops. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Just stop. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Oh. See, I was about to... Ooh. About to say, what's the energy? And Spirit said that there's somebody fulfilling fantasies, somebody who is money hungry and will do anything for the money. And someone else said, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about this. issue? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. Riding out the waves. This is a nightmare. Somebody getting kicked to the curb. Water sign again. Could be a water sign and or could be emotional. Okay? All right. Let's look into their romance connection. Naka and Dom. All right, started off hot, but that was in the past. I see black and white, lets me know that was in the past. There's somebody meeting up, and this is why. This is why there's an energy of an issue. There's some meetups, and there's some nosy peeps like, ooh, I want to know more about this situation. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself, baby. I'm foolish. I don't do this. I've been playing myself. Oh. What is the energy for Naka and Dom? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, one card, please. Okay, okay. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. All right, intention in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Are you clear about your intentions, or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or ambitions? This is time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your directions. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its costs? Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is the time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. Yeah, maybe you should. All right. Current energy for Naka and Dom. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said reverse roles, doing things in an unconventional way, bad business with a Hierophant, needing to seek some type of therapy or some type of individual who might counsel them. There's also some conflict resolution subconsciously with harmony and success. So if you do this route, you will have success with the Five of Wands in the area of business, but also in the area of pleasure. Somebody is the business person and somebody is like, oh my God, if you pull that camera out again, OMG. But in the middle of the deck, Spirit said there's still what we can't see. There's an energy of reckless, arrogance, violence, and this is in the area of business and the area of passion. It just seems like 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. Someone is gambling, someone is very generous, and someone is trying to let go with the 4 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Becoming a nonconformist, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Spirit is also acknowledging that working too hard, dependency, and no style with the 9 of Pentacles. That is someone's energy. Someone is also lying to themselves because they have blocked intuition, and there's going to be some revealing of secrets. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe, with the moon in reverse, wanting to suppress. But guess what? What you do in the dark comes out in the light. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. Okay? Oh, what does Spirit want me to know? Spirit said that someone feels trapped mentally. Psychological challenges with the 8 of Swords. A lot of trying to think and trying to get ahead of this storm. But it feels like someone is a deadbeat parent, boring, and has broken promises with the Knight of Pentacles. With the 4 of Wands, wanting everybody to see a happy home, a happy life, a happy wife, etc., etc., celebrating in parties. But really, someone has low confidence, cold, and a mean girl with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And this is because there is a 2 of Cups. There is a happy couple of mutual respect, attraction, love, balance, and compatibility. Now, this is interesting because it came out in the last reading, and the last reading is going to be attached to the end of this video just to help with the update. I feel like that might make more sense to attach the video as well. So yeah. Okay, so what's next for Naka and Dom? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says with the Page of Pentacles, setting goals, good news, creating a plan. But there is an energy of also a lack of money, spending money frivolously, needing to set up some type of plan, some type of budget, overspending, in fact, with a lack of opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles. And Spirit said this is because they want to be more visible. So you got to do more things to be more visible. And Spirit comes out again with the middle of the deck with saying that there's a person that is a deadbeat parent, boring, with broken promises. This is the Knight of Pentacles, becoming conformist in this energy when they typically would not. Earth sign energy. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does. Duh. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading for Ram and Naka, Dom and Naka. Is it Naka, Naka, and Dom? Okay, so y'all already know it came up on my For You page. I was like, all right, let's see, because they just keep popping up. Now I do not watch them, but it's something that I have consistently seen like on my For You page. I don't know why. So I was like, let's get into it. Let's just figure out, you know, what their energy is like together. So someone is very, very, very convicted on trying to achieve goals for their relationship, for what they do via YouTube, something. Someone is like the go-getter, the hard presser, the get up, get the camera kind of energy. But it is what it is. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that there's something that they need to be very quiet about, that they need to not tell anybody. You know, they say, don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing, or your right hand what your left hand is doing, whatnot. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. I speak a little fast, and I'm going to try to calm it down, slow it down. But when I get the downloads, it's just something that happens, and it comes out like that, okay? All right, but Spirit is acknowledging, hush up, be quiet, silence, discretion, contemplation, privacy, and consideration. And this has to do with someone pointing fingers or someone poking fun at this relationship or something of some sort. But it feels like when you point one finger, several fingers are pointed back. Someone is emotional around this energy, and they're looking at you and you're looking at them like a suffering fool, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, read between the lines. This relationship is definitely feeling like it's going to go through what feels like a series of obstacles. Spirit is also acknowledging that someone is hiding. Wow. Sweating like a sinner in church behind a choice that they chose to do. This is a part of the solar plexus. It was a fire in their belly, but now they are hiding behind this fan, which is the intuition. There's a lot of juggling and jumbling in the background, multifaceted unpredictability. Spirit is acknowledging guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, integrity is needed. Wow. Sending them love and light. All right. So I'm going to call her Naka and Dom. Please don't chew me up and write the name phonetically in the comment section, because I already told you I do not watch them. All right. So Naka and Dom, current energy. Thank you. All right. So Spirit is acknowledging that someone hooked up. And that this is a young love kind of energy. And they are seen as a power couple. Did they get together from a hookup? I don't. Listen, don't get me. Subconsciously, there's some shady friends in the midst of them. Or is some shade up in that drink, okay? Because somebody is in the dark, okay? Again, it just keeps saying that there's something that someone isn't being quite honest about, sending them love and light. Not to say that it's not repairable, but it's just what the energy is saying, okay? And it's the second deck that said it. All right, so, okay. Naka and Dom. All right, so there is an energy of someone stalking hard and trying to understand what's going on in this relationship. They're really ready to slap someone because they're so annoyed. And even saying to someone, he's mine, bitch. And there's also some ignoring happening here. Again, third deck, same situation. Moving forward. Naka and Dom, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, stalker. Again, someone is looking into them, or they're looking on each other, super focused and driven to gain more information. They want to know more. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Spirit said, moving on. Thank you. Next. Talking a lot of shit. There's someone that is a divination abuser because they just don't quite understand the situation. Someone has a connection to like... I don't know. It makes me feel like Africa, okay? But there are some fake accounts, fake social media, and this is what makes someone say, let me look into this. What's going on here? Why do you have these other accounts that I'm unaware of? But again, there's this energy of thank you, next, moving on. From this stalker, from this obsessive energy, from this person who keeps wanting to see more about what's going on here. And this person could honestly, like intuitively, energetically, I'm just reading the energy. And remember, this is all alleged. Then somebody's talking shit about them too, based on what has transpired, based on what has happened. Not my business, not my problem. Okay. Naka and Dom, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So
On the surface, Spirit is acknowledging with the Ten of Cups, they look like a happy family with children gatherings, getting in alignment, full of abundance, destiny, and domestic bliss. But subconsciously, there's insecurity because someone was being unfaithful and have blocked intuition. So this is the fourth deck that says that, okay? So there's a resonating thing with someone possibly being unfaithful, allegedly. What is their biggest obstacle, Naka and Dom? Thank you. I read biggest obstacle in reverse. A lack of a father figure, poor planning, and abuse of power. With the Emperor, lack of a father figure. Interesting. Healing is an obstacle. Moving forward is an obstacle. Overcoming depression is an obstacle with the Five of Cups. And someone in a depressive state could be going through some type of emotional state. Something that could have been prompted by someone's actions or just what's happening in their environment, okay? But these are biggest obstacles. A lack of a father figure is an obstacle. Poor planning, abuse of power with the Emperor in reverse. And then with the Four of Pentacles, letting go is an obstacle. Generosity is an obstacle. Gambling is an obstacle. With the Four of Wands in reverse, a lack of support is an obstacle. Moving away from home is an obstacle. And feeling unwelcomed, okay? So what's next for Naka and Dom? Thank you. Spirit said the mature man is reaching his goals with the Nine of Pentacles. He's a businessman, stable, empire, likes to break that back. Subconsciously, it's going to affect the home. It's going to be a broken home, lack of security, a dysfunctional family with a Ten of Cups, creating a lot of emotion. And someone's going to tap into their intuition and be like, you know what? I'm listening to my intuition. I'm listening to my higher self. There is mystery around what has transpired. And now I have to tap in and figure out what to do, which direction to go in next. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.